Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You are now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network, and I am going to kick off today's session with a hypothesis, with an educated guess, with an assertion that may or may not be, right. We would have to investigate this assertion from the beginning to the end to see if there's any validity to it. Here is the hypothesis, here is the assertion, here is my educated guess. The level of success that you will demonstrate in your life is directly correlated to the level of awareness that you bring into your existence as it pertains to the topic of demonstrating and manifesting success and prosperity. Okay? I was going too fast. Let me bring that one more time. The level of success that you will demonstrate in your life, the level of success that you will manifest in your life, is directly correlated to the level of awareness that you bring into your life in order to discover any subconscious blocks that you may be placing on your way, on your journey towards creating a life of prosperity. So, where does this idea come from? This video today has been inspired by a coaching program that I'm taking. It's about a 3-year coaching program, and a cornerstone of a coaching program is before you can help anybody, before I can help the masses here with information, I have to be able to help myself. So I'm developing my knowledge, skills, and abilities. And in this coaching program, my instructor requested me to answer several questions, and one of the questions that I was requested to answer was, hey Mario, make a list of all the needs that are most important to you in your life today. So I'll make the same invitation to you. Make a list of all the needs that are most important to you in your life today, where you are. So it could be trust from other people, it could be love and affection, it could be affirmation from the masses or from a group, it could be acknowledgement from your spouse, it could be understanding, or it could be, success. So whatever it is that's most important to you. So once you have created this list, then, my instructor told me, well, boil down this list to the 3 most pressing needs that you have in your life today. Okay? So I thought about this very, very deeply, and this may not be the same for you, but for me in my life, I discovered that the most pressing need that I have is to demonstrate the level of success that I believe I am capable of given my knowledge, skills, and abilities. Okay? So a need that is very important to me is that I aspire to excellence in the development of my knowledge, skills, and abilities so that I can demonstrate success, in the external world. So you can use the same framework and think about your own needs. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. You can just replicate the concept that we're going to be exploring today. So once I came up with the most important need in my life, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about raising your consciousness here. We're talking about bringing awareness into your existence. So once I thought about the most important need in my life, in this case it is success. The reason it is success is because growing up I had grand visions of things that of the person I wanted to become, of the things I wanted to do, and of the things that I wanted to have. And given my present station in life, I still feel that I haven't attained my dream. So I'm steadily working towards it. So once I have ascertained the need, then the next question that my coaching instructor requested me to do. He said, well, Mario, can you list down several of the emotions that show up, several of emotions that you feel when you realize that your need is not being realized? You know, what are the emotions that you're feeling in your body? And this is a very important exercise, because this is how you begin to understand what is happening in your subconscious mind. This is how you begin to understand, ladies and gentlemen, what is bubbling beneath the surface. And without this information, you're walking around unaware, which results in you making a lot of mistakes that make it difficult for you to get that which you desire. So when I listed the emotions that were coming up, it's interesting, you know, I haven't attained the level of success that I want. The emotions that came up was, you know, there's anxiety, there's frustration, there's fear, there's insecurity, you know, there's impatience. I want mine now, not tomorrow. There's impatience, ladies and gentlemen. So these are the emotions that came up. Now imagine if you didn't know that you had these emotions in your body. Imagine you didn't know that you're walking around angry. Imagine you didn't know that you were impatient. Imagine that you didn't know that you are anxious. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go out into the marketplace with these emotions, you repel that which you desire. So that was a very powerful revelation for me, by understanding, you know, what are the emotions that are in there, acknowledge the emotions, accept the emotions, and find ways to release those emotions into, you know, positive avenues of creativity and development in the direction of my promised land of milk and honey. So once I figured out, you know, what are the emotions that I have, you know, the instructor asked me a very, very important question, and the question that he asked me, you know, I'm looking at the program that I'm working on here. He said, "What do you think your lesson is as it relates to these needs?" And as I thought about the lessons that relates to these needs, and it's several of them. Number one is to discover any subconscious blocks that may be preventing me from manifesting success. To transcend the need to be successful in order to be happy. Okay, so I have to get myself to a place whereby my level of success doesn't determine my level of happiness. I would love success, but I turn it into a preference. If I don't have success, then I will still be happy. What other lessons are you learning from this experience, Mario? Well, I'm learning that the time it's taking me to realize the level of success that I'd like to attain is a period when I'm being put through trials and tribulations in order to develop my character. What are the lessons have you learned, Mario? I'm learning to be patient. I'm learning to be persistent. I'm learning to continuously plug on in the direction of my vision. This is the lessons that I'm learning. What else have you learned, Mario? I'm learning the lesson of gratitude. The past 5 years I've had a significant inner transformation, and I'm learning to be gratitude. I'm learning to be to be thankful to the universal intelligence. Gratitude. What else are you learning, Mario? I am learning, ladies and gentlemen, that in order for me to express success in the external environment, I have to embody success in my internal environment. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a lot of lessons. Let's see if there's any lessons that I missed out. You know, to develop a healthy sense of self-worth without which I cannot obtain that which I desire. I feel that I'm being prepared for greatness, and the trials and tribulations contribute significantly to the development of my character. I already shared that with you. The most important thing that I learned is to develop trust in the inner voice that is leading me on and not try to force things. My encouragement to you, ladies and gentlemen, in this video is for you to take some time and develop and find out what are the needs that you have, what are the emotions that show up, and what is the lesson for you to learn. With this information, you raise your level of awareness, ladies and gentlemen. Great day.